All right, welcome to a card pickup video. So I just came back from Japan and I picked up a lot of cards. I'm probably gonna try to get through this really quick. I can't really explain it all. In summary, yen is a lot cheaper than dollar right now, and Japanese cards are also a lot cheaper. So every dollar or every 151 N is a dollar in America. So something like that's 150. This is essentially a dollar card. So I also decided to splurge, and I didn't really try to focus on getting the best deal. Like save, there's probably some cards I probably could have spent $1 instead of $1.50, but I decided to pick it up because it was a shopping opportunity that I enjoyed, and I wanted to just get the most out of it and not miss out on something just to save 50 cents. And maybe that's something I would normally do in the US because I have the time and because I do enjoy buying the best deal. But in Japan, I just want to forewarn some of these prices. I may have not picked the best price. So I may have overpaid, on some things, but I just got to get through these. This one I really like. It's the team gallery stuff, but I'm just gonna just flip through them and can not really explain it because I don't think I have the time to explain everything. But Palkia cards, dark red cards, that's what I was looking for the most. Vintage cards, I feel like vintage Japanese, like it's a little bit harder to find. And this first spot that I'm showing you is Card Secret. It's an ikebukuro, and they had a massive collection of some vintage cards. So I really just splurged on the lower rank stuff. This is a 151. But I splurged on a lot of the lower end vintage cards and a couple high end stuff here and there. But something like this, 480, 1980 for vintage hollows. I just decided that now was the opportunity to try to get the most of it. This one I'm going to sit on for a second. This one was probably the best card that I picked up. Not super crazy expensive, but definitely something that I would only get once in a while. Mewtwo EX, very good condition. So it was red, yellow, green, and yellow is the mid quality. But this one was really good in terms of a yellow quality, so I decided to pick it up. Some Manaphy cards and Polion. While I was in Japan, I was playing the Pearl game. So a lot of this kind of stuff was nostalgic. Palkia Zekrom. This was the second biggest card that I picked up. You can't really see in this video, but it has this different kind of holographic that is just I haven't really seen on any other card. This is 2015 not vintage but older kind of card. But something just picked up a bunch of stuff like 320 on a card, and this and that and this and that and this and that. In total, I did end up spending a lot of money, but it was well worth it. I have no regrets. That's main pickups from Card Secret. That one was probably the best one out of the all the ones that I went to. It was also the first one I went to, so I may have overpaid, but I went in thinking about this might be the only store that has all the vintage stuff that I want, and then it had the newer stuff at a reasonable price. So another stack of some cheaper stuff from Card Secret. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I like shiny Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon Go player, so you want to get those shinies in Pokemon Go. But Team Gallery cards, I think these artworks super cool. 220, maybe like 100 over what it should have been, but I'm not complaining. It was all too cool to pass up on, and seeing them all like right there in a stack, so easily accessible. It's $1.50 US. Like, just cool. I'm going through this real quick, but it's just really cool artwork. Different stuff, Pokemon Center stuff, Pokemon Gym, cheaper non-holo stuff, Palkias, Pikachus. That's the card secret stack. If you guys ever want to buy some Pokemon cards near Tokyo, highly recommend Card Secret. It's a small little spot in Ikebukuro. Maybe like 30 minutes away from like Shibuya and stuff. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Second stack. These are some book off finds. Book off is there are some in the US too. It's a big chain. They have some bins of like some lower end cards. They have showcases of high end cards. I went through both. Picked up a lot of stuff. 100 yen is cheaper than the 220. And these stuff is just like 70 cents each pretty much. Super nice stuff. I just could not pass. There's so much stuff, but I just could not pass up on it because it's just so cool. Shiny Pokemon Go, shiny Hidden Fates, different in Japanese version. Gengar EX for 150. Celebi, VMAX cards, VMAX cards, VMAX cards. So cool. Low end, cheap stuff. Just really cool to see in stacks. Had to cop these. These were, I bought them in Kobe. There's a book off near my grandma's house, so I checked that out and got a bunch of stuff. This one was another kind of like book off type ish place. It was near my this place where I got a massage. It was like right next door. After the massage, I just went over. They had a bunch of vintage holo stuff. These were actually the red tags. Red tags were 70% off. This one was, I believe, 10% off. And then this one was regular priced. Super, super freaking cheap for what they are. Japanese cards are also way cheaper than American. I got this stuff from Hobby Station. Had a little extra time, and there was a Hobby Station. Stopped by, picked up some stuff. So I almost didn't plan on going to as many card shops as I did because they have so many. Ikebukuro was the only one where I was like, I really need to hit that one up, and I'm glad I did because that's where I got the most stuff. This is a card I pulled. I also pulled these. I ripped some packs in Japan. Packs are only 180 yen, so it's like $1, almost $1.50, not even. So I ripped up, opened a few packs. That first card was my favorite. I opened some Japanese baseball packs. Got nothing crazy from it, but it's just cool to see. Here are the packs that I got, or I'll start with these, the sleeves. I bought some sleeves in Japan at the Pokemon Center in Shibuya and Osaka. Very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. This is the most current set right now, and that's the pack for it. Got some Japanese edition stuff, Olympic, soccer. I wanted to pick these up, the Bowman MPB. Got a few packs of that. Got a random Space Jam. Let's look at this. Got a fat stack of the current set that's out right now. I'm gonna keep these sealed because they're just cool. Some of the last ones, the ones before that, the ones before that. Packs. What else did I get? I got some more baseball. Sumo, thought that was randomly cool. 400 yen. Packs. Baseball. Bleach. And I think that is it. So that's everything I got. I went through it very quickly. One last thing. This actually might have been one of my second favorite shop. Mint. Sanomiya. Got some vintage baseball cards. Really cool. So that's a recap of everything that I got. I also got some little stuff here and there and over there, and I got it tucked away already, but this is like the card stuff that I got. If you're ever in Japan and you want some cards, if you're in Tokyo, I highly recommend Card Secret, Ikebukuro. If you ever, there's book offs all over the place. I recommend those. Pokemon Center, obviously, you gotta. There wasn't as much like trinkets and stuff that I got than I expected. I bought a bunch of little stickers, a folder, chopsticks, stuff like that. But main thing I was like really attracted to were these sleeves. Packs are so cheap in Japan, so if you like ribbon packs, or for me, I don't really rip packs that often because $5 a pack and you never get shit. But when it's like $1.50 each, you know, I feel like it's a fun little thing to do for close to no cost. You might have a chance of getting something. But overall, very good card shopping experience. I'm gonna take a hiatus for a minute. That was kind of the plan. I wanted to ball out and just take a fat hiatus. And mint baseball cards aren't as popular in Japan. Most people are getting cards not for collecting, but for the games. I mean, they still collect it, but the games are a big part of Japan. A lot of the card shops have game sections, and those are pretty poppin'. And in America, it's usually like scheduled times. But mint is this newer baseball thing, and some of them really sucked, I'll be honest, but some of them really had some cool stuff. So I recommend checking them out. Some are better than others. They have like a couple locations. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you, if you ever have the chance to go to Japan, to take that opportunity and enjoy it. I certainly had a lot of fun, got a lot of stuff, and I'm glad to be back in America though, and get to keep all this stuff from Japan. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day. Adios.